This video is so full of recipes. I've got a summer dinner idea, I've got a vegan chocolate chip cookie recipe, how to make a Korean style flatbread, as well as what we did on the 4th of July, some new home decor pieces, and how I film my Instagram reels. I'm gonna show you behind the scenes. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. Right now I'm gonna make some chocolate chip cookies because it's the 4th of July and we're gonna go watch the fireworks. So I wanted to have something that I could bring and share with everyone. So let's get started on that. Oh, and I'll link the recipe below, obviously. I've been doing a lot of recipe testing recently, so I started by restocking my basics like flour and cane sugar and all of that. And then I followed a recipe that I have loved for a really long time that is linked below. It's by a blog called Peanut Butter Plus Chocolate. And you start by making a flax egg. And while that sits, you're going to go ahead and basically just whip up the butter and the sugar. This is the part that you really want to make sure that you spend the most time mixing because you want it to be super light and fluffy. Then add the flax egg and vanilla and really beat this until it's light and fluffy. That is so key when it comes to wet ingredients. For the dry ingredients, you just want to blend until they are well combined, but you don't want to overmix. And that's the key to the perfect bakery style texture. So I mixed the dry ingredients, I added it into the wet ingredients, added my favorite vegan chocolate chips, and then I put them in the fridge. This is a really great thing to do, especially if your butter is very soft, because it helps to kind of firm it back up before the cookies go in the oven and you get a great texture. All right, while that bakes, I can go ahead and fill you in. So I just got back from Chicago. I was there for a family wedding with my boyfriend. His brother was getting married and he's the best man. So we went there, but our flight there actually got canceled, like day of got canceled. And so we ended up road tripping from New Jersey to Chicago. And one of the first things that we did there was an architectural boat tour, which my friend Laura recommended. And I loved it. It was such a cool way to see the city. And the architecture there is really interesting and unique. Like all the different buildings have their own style and they're all different. So it's not uniform at all, but it makes the skyline very, very unique. We got back Sunday night and then Monday was like a big reset day. I started by doing some laundry and unpacking my suitcase. I put the dresses that I wore to the wedding and some of the wedding events away, and it really made me think about how much I enjoyed having an occasion to get dressed up. I don't get dressed up very often, and I really enjoyed it. I did that, and then right before I left, I had a big food photo shoot for some recipes I'm working on, and I didn't have time to put all of the props away, so I needed to make sure that I cleaned all of my photography backdrops and my reflectors and my tripods and all that. I gave them a good wipe down, and then I put them away, and the house was already feeling so much fresher just doing that. After that, I went to the gym. I've been using this app called Copilot, and I am supposed to be working out Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I'm pretty good about it. But with traveling recently, I have kind of gotten a little bit off. Like I'll either skip it or I'll do half of it or I'll do it on the wrong day, and it's just not what I signed up for. I'm not supposed to do it that way. So I wanted to get all 3 workouts in on this week, and I started strong with a Monday workout. After that, I made dinner and I really wanted barbecue-y summer vibe. So what I did was I kind of did all the things that make me feel summery. So like corn on the cob, sweet potato fries, baked beans, burgers, and I made kind of like a burger plate, if you will. So I used these vegan burgers from Hillary's, some canned baked beans, and bitchin' sauce to tie it all together. I cooked up some mushrooms and asparagus, and we had corn on the cob and burgers and baked beans, and it was delicious. Also went back for seconds because you should always eat until you're truly full and satisfied. By the way, this candle smells amazing, and it's a great dupe for the labo Suntal candle. If you're a fan, this is way more budget friendly. Which brings us back to today, which like I said is 4th of July. So we're gonna head into the city and watch the fireworks at Nicholas's aunt and uncle's house. They live in an apartment that overlooks the East River and it's a great place to watch the fireworks. So that's what we're gonna do. But before I head out, I wanted to let you know that Ritual is offering my viewers 30% off your first month. So if you're looking for a really, really high quality multivitamin, this is the one that I take. It's the Ritual Essential for Women 18+. It's vegan, it's non-GMO, it's sugar-free, gluten-free, allergen-free. There's no extras or added colorants, and it only contains high quality nutrients that you need to fill in the gaps of an otherwise healthy diet. So it's really designed for people who eat the way I do, and I'm sure like a lot of you guys do, where you eat a very healthy diet. This just kind of fills in the gaps. It's third-party tested, and every batch is tested for heavy metals, microbes, and allergens. It also has a delayed release capsule design, which is more gentle on the stomach. So if you guys want to get 30% off, you can click the link in the description box below, or you can scan the code on the screen, or you can go to ritual.com/30NVegan and that will get you 30% off your first order. I hope you guys enjoy these vitamins. They're really high quality and I think you guys will love them. So definitely take advantage of that offer and let's go watch some fireworks. Greetings from my still very bare bedroom. We are putting together this room slowly but surely, and I wanted to show you this lamp that I got. So basically, this is the lamp shade. It's gonna hang on each side of the bed like this. So this goes on the wall like this, and then there's this braided cord, so it kind of looks like it's part of the whole basket design. It doesn't look like an electrical cord hanging down, and it's basically this pendant that is going to be suspended on either side of the bed. I'll definitely do like an after shot once everything is installed and put up, but we're going to do a picture over the bed and then those pendant lights on each side. And I really like when a lampshade has a texture and a design like this because the light kind of comes through it in a pretty way, and the light bulbs that come with it, very warm, soft lights, which I think is going to be really cozy in here. And I think whenever you have a fairly neutral color palette, it's nice to play with texture. So like this has like a woven natural texture that kind of fits into the color scheme, but it adds a little bit of visual interest so that it's not super flat looking. So that's a little trick that I don't even know where I picked that up, probably TikTok or something, but I love monochromatic design, but I think that adding that texture and those natural textures especially is what makes it feel cozy and not too cold. I'm definitely going to do a before and after, so that will be in an upcoming video, so I hope you guys enjoy that. But right now I actually am going to go film an Instagram reel for a recipe that I'm doing. I'm calling it my chili sesame flatbread with gochujang yogurt sauce, and it's a yogurt sauce that has the gochujang chili paste with sesame oil and lemon and a little bit of salt to bring out the flavor. I think it's going to be really good. So I'm going to basically show how you can use burgers in other ways. Like I love a burger like the classic way, but I think it's fun to break burgers up and use them as kind of a vegan ground beef, if you will, for pastas and tacos. I've done like salads and things like that. Just love showing that there's so many possibilities when it comes to vegan food, and even if you know are used to a certain product, there's so many different ways to use it. I think that that's really fun. So here's a little behind the scenes, and I'll show you the finished product afterwards. But one of the things I think is really important when you're making food content is to, one, make sure that you have good light, and then also change up the camera angles and where you're filming so that you keep it moving and keep it really visually interesting. The light part is important when showing food because I really want to showcase how beautiful and colorful and enticing vegan food can be. I think that my chosen form of vegan activism is through food because I think everybody likes good food, whether you're vegan or not. So if I can show vegan food in a way that looks really delicious and appealing to non-vegans, I'm going to draw more people into at least trying it. Maybe they won't go fully vegan, but maybe they'll become more open to trying plant-based meals if it looks really good. So I try really hard to make the food not only look good, but also taste good. And this is the finished product. This is the flatbread. So basically what you do is you take store-bought pizza dough. And by the way, you guys are seeing this before it's going on my Instagram, so you're getting a little sneak peek. While that bakes, I make the yogurt sauce, and I just mix together some vegan yogurt with gochujang chili paste, some lemon, sesame oil, salt, and pepper. Mix that all together, and then I crisp up the burgers, and I like to crumble them up so it's almost like the texture of when you get sausage on a pizza. And then I put half of the sauce on the pizza crust along with the crumbled burgers and scallions. And then I love creating contrast by adding fresh elements, especially when you have something really kind of decadent and rich and creamy. It's nice to have something fresh. However, I hate when you bite into a flatbread and it has that long, like stem of the arugula. So in this clip, I was saying it's a good idea to chop it up with some scissors. That way everything is bite-sized size and you get the perfect bite. I top it with some pickled red onions, more of that yogurt sauce, and then some sesame seeds. And it turned out so well. My boyfriend really loved this. And the best part about filming food content is that you get to eat it afterwards. So that is what I did on this day. So I hope you enjoyed that little behind the scenes and this vlog in general. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're not already subscribed, and I will see you in a video very soon. Bye.